Don't.
Da, 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 da. Isn't that it?
Well, let's run with it. Da, 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 da. And the agony of defeat. Da, 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 da.
Batman and Robin, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and not the Flash. We're talking about Barry,
Also known as Puppeteen and Friends.
Not after tonight. Da 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 da.
Wow. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Geeky Pup Show today for Justice League of America issue 159. But before we get into this thrilling episode, let's meet our casting crew. To my side, he's small and green, and Batman, it's Froggy.
I'm also Carter Hall. I'll be getting drunk tonight.
I wish I was. If you look over there, he is our friendly narrator, but he's not the Force Ghost of Stanley today. He's the trustiest of all sidekicks. He's trusty sidekick. And ironically, he's not playing any sidekicks.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
If you look below, you can see him right there. He wishes he was every woman in the world to us. It's Eric Breen.
That's what your wife said, Trebek. And the Ruggernaut as the Beaver.
And making his 5,000th debut, it is the Ruggernaut.
Hello, everyone.
That's it.
Hi.
Oh, I mean,
Don't be such a goof, Beeve.
yeah. I don't even understand that reference. So
You little goof.
Ooh.
The Ruggernaut
Alrighty.
is currently
That
on drugs.
trusty sidekick, you're looking very stately this afternoon.
Thank you, Eddie.
Gosh, there, Trusty. I sure hope
Wow.
we don't go over 2 hours this time.
Okay, I want drunk James Mason talking to Mrs. Cleaver.
Well, that's a very attractive apron you're wearing, Mrs. Cleaver.
Froggy, pull up the book.
Oh, I'm supposed to do. Okay, I didn't realize I was supposed to.
Yes, because if my internet dies, I don't want to be responsible.
If your internet dies, we all die. We're going out. It's packed.
Yeah, like Jonestown, only with puppets.
Only puppets.
What, too soon?
All right.
Oh, I can't read it.
All right.
Can you? Oh, it'll be there.
Here we go.
All right. Justice League of America, the Justice League and Justice Society versus Jonah Hex, Viking Prince.
Excuse me, wrong voice. The Justice League. You gotta do the Ted.
Oh, the Justice League of America, the Justice League and Justice Society versus Jonah Hex, Viking Prince, Miss Liberty, Black Pirate, no relation, Enemy Ace. The annual JLA and JSA team up leads to the downfall of both at the hands of 5 heroes from yesterday. And meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, never mind.
Narrator, did you happen to see the right-hand corner of the cover
Oh,
where we're not even off of the cover that says 44 pages, all new.
Woo! Hoorah! Okay.
Take the mightiest superheroes on Earth, each an invincible champion of justice, band them together in a common cause against crime and evil, and you have the Justice League of America. The 22 Club in Gotham City, Earth 1. Ordinarily, a watering spot for network TV executives, governors, mayors, and other beautiful people. Today, it's been claimed for a private party.
Oh, am I invited? Oh. Well, excuse me, Ralph, but would you mind getting off my foot?
The annual joint gathering of a league and a society dedicated to the preservation and advancement of justice on their respective worlds.
Hey,
Crisis from yesterday.
Hey, Mr. Narrator, who's the writer?
Well, that would be Gerry Conway.
Do you happen to know who the artists are?
My JLA artists, Dick Dillin and Frank McLaughlin.
How about the letterer?
Some guy named Ben Oda.
Who does the colors?
The amazing.
Zach.
And who is the editor?
Dang.
Jolly Julie Schwartz.
And who's ruining this book?
We are
The Geeky Puppet Show.
You may continue.
A JLA JSA team-up extravaganza featuring, from the Justice League, Superman, Hawkman, Elongated Man, Flash. From the Justice Society, Wonder Woman, The Huntress, Dr. Midnight, The Star-Spangled Kid. With appearances by other JLA JSA members. Special surprise guest stars, which were given away so it's no longer a surprise, Black Pirate, Enemy Ace, Jonah Hex, Miss Liberty, and Viking Prince.
Dr. Midnight is right. We all need a rest now and then. And that is why I envy my Earth 2 counterpart. The Batman that Earth retired, married, and had a daughter. This woman, the Huntress. But do I envy him more? His retirement or his child? Those games.
That's a weird way of putting it. That's a weird way of putting it, Father.
Technically, you're not related.
We're still too close for comfort.
No, not retirement. Let's face it. I love my work. No matter how rough it gets. But in my heart, I've always wanted a daughter.
Oh, okay.
Not that I've ever regretted taking Dick Grayson for my ward. We shared a bed twice. But I would have been proud to have the Huntress in that bed as well. As a member of our family. Very proud. If only Silver.
Okay. Penny for your thoughts, Uncle?
Hmm? Oh, nothing. Helena. Or Helena. You've heard it both ways.
I prefer Helena.
Just daydreaming about my bees and may have beens. And also, what would happen if Tom King would have wrote me?
Oh, dear God. Let's not even think about that.
Nothing at all. Just like Tom King stories.
There they go again, Diana. The Rover boys. Who's got my smokes?
I don't understand, Dinah. Are you referring to Green Arrow and Hawkman? They seem to be enjoying themselves a little too much.
That's right. Alicia, you don't know about them, do you?
Hi.
Well, y'all from Earth too. So you never saw how Ollie and Katar used to tear into each other? Katar was so straight and Ollie so... Well...
Say it, man.
I'm still a virgin.
No, you're not. Look at
Well,
those.
when it comes to Ollie, I am. Ollie never been near me. Anyway, Ollie's my man. And I told him to cut it out. But he said he didn't hear me right, so he cut it off. Damn. So one night, the two of them went out together to bury the hatchet. And they buried it so deep, they're now bosom buddies. Well, why aren't they dressed like women?
Better than Brokeback buddies.
I hear that song one more time, I think I'm gonna be sick.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
And 3, 2, 1. Show me the way to go.
A wonderful,
Perfectly done.
Hey, Sylvester, try some with a fudge my wife dream made. Woo-hee.
Why wasn't I the Adam? I'm offended. Well, good golly geez, sure, Adam. But only if you don't call me Sylvester. I'm the Star-Spangled Kid. You can call me Star, or you can call me Span, or you can even call me Kid, or No, don't call me SS. Or SSK, but only one K.
Can I call you Al?
I'll call you Betty.
A word of advice, kid. Never be ashamed of your name.
Unless it's Zach.
Well, you don't have to be ashamed of your name. You just have to be ashamed of your racism, then.
Look at me. Do I go around asking people to call me elongated man? Nope. I want everyone to know my real name, Ralph Dibney. And why?
Well, I'm sure that's going to be safe for your wife. I give. Why?
Because, kid, the name of the game is fame. And that's what the use of being a big name hero. What's the use of being a big name hero if nobody knows who you are? Am I right or am I right?
Ask your wife. But your wife. You're right, Ralph. For you. But good golly geez. You made your fortune in showbiz. Self-promotion's in your blood. But I ask you, Ralph, how eager would you be to spread your name around if it was Sylvester Pemberton III?
So shorten it to Les Burton. Besides, a guy named Stallone did all right as a Sylvester.
Gee, what's wrong, Dana, man? I heard you bought a new fridge.
Only had a new wife. You'll need one.
Gosh golly. I sure wish Joan were here, Barry. She's always asking after me to take her places.
She's so after my Lucky Charms.
She's always after me, Lucky Charms. You'd think, as the Flash, and with 2 Flashes in this comic, we'd be able to bring it in under an hour. Well, sorry, Trusty, not a chance. I'd be able to get around more, especially since I no longer have a secret identity to protect. I can drag this out as long as I want.
Yes, you can.
That's the slowest read ever.
Last line, please.
Aren't you the other Flash?
No,
I am. I know. What do you mean, Jay? I've been the Flash for years.
Been on this panel for months.
As my wife Iris is concerned, I'm still.
Did you say your wife Irish?
No. My wife Iris is concerned I'm still the slowest man alive.
Hurry up, me boyo. Those meatballs are getting old.
Those aren't meatballs.
They're prairie oysters.
Are you done yet?
Yes, I said my line.
Okay.
What? League.
Inquisition.
Who the Hulk?
An explosion, ripping the front lobby to pieces in such fast motion.
Woo.
Woo!
Boom is on fire. Go down there.
You okay?
Too much coffee for him.
All right.
No.
Do you need a minute?
Go ahead. You're good.
Okay. All right.
Simultaneously, the combined heroes of two Earths leap forward. But when they reach the shattered entrance, they halt, eyes stinking from smoke, mouths gaping in amazement.
Dinah, put out that smoke. Great Krypton! It's Barry the Platypus!
Only page 4.
Thank you, Dr. Super Schmertz.
You're welcome!
The answer will have to wait. Right now, we must turn elsewhere for
Intermission.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Interlude, a dimension bordering on 3786 AD. This is a place outside the flow of time, in a misty region where no clock ticks and the sun neither rises nor sets.
And the readings never finish.
Here we find the Palace of Eternity, floating in unending silence, and within the palace, we find its builder,
Bob.
the powerful Lord of Time, hated enemy of the 20th century, and most particularly of the Justice League.
Please, this voice is Bob the Builder.
This is the computer talking to him.
Who's my computer?
Whoever wants to be Bob the Builder. I don't know.
This entity has acted according to your program master, Zach. As requested, 5 beings have been removed from their proper time continuum and placed on the date July 15, 1978.
I think you meant Grand Wizard, Zach.
Well, good golly, can we do it? No, I can't do that.
Excellent.
Totally.
I've sent my 5 unwitting agents to make contact with the members. No, I gotta do it. With the members of the Justice League and Justice Society. If all goes according to calculation, the heroes of 2 worlds will suffer their first total crushing defeat.
Query, Master? Have these beings not been defeated before?
Yes, Toad.
And most of them are queer now.
And no, both the Leaguers and the Societyers, counterparts, have encountered minor setbacks from time to time, but never have they been completely beaten thus far. And for reasons I cannot explain and not willing to go into, what am I talking about? I have all day. But that beating is necessary for Earth's very survival.
Are you saying you're going to beat him like Tommy Royden?
No, like Zach.
Boy, if only you were a Jameson.
It's too late for Jamesons now.
I wish I had some Jamesons now.
Hey, Master, I do not comprehend. How is the Earth endangered? And how will their defeat ensure the Earth's survival? And also, you should switch to Geico to save money on your car insurance.
Thank you for the suggestion. But I don't expect you. Yes, daughter. I'm bald underneath this helmet.
How did we get in this comic?
I don't see how.
I do not either.
Don't think about it too hard. After all, though you are doubtless the most advanced of your kind in all of humanity's history, you're still just a computer, a creation of my mind, subject to my will in every detail except one.
I'm not racist. What detail is that, Master? This entity has tried to please you in every way possible, even with Starkloop from the Marvel Universe. If I have failed you, Master, say so, please.
Let me be a good boy.
Starkloop feels like home. Failed me? No, you haven't failed me, computer.
Damn, Skippy.
Heaven help me. You've succeeded all too well, beyond my maddest dreams.
I think he said wildest dream. I can call you Taylor Swift.
My wildest dreams. But I built you to be the ultimate time machine, a computer composed of living tissue, capable of plucking anyone, anything from the past, present, or future. Using your time-warping powers, I built this refuge outside the time stream and retreated here to plan.
I hope you don't make me pluck like a Confederate soldier.
No. Zach asked that. But time is money, and all that it says, and so it is. All my life, I've sought ways to control time, to bend it to my will. I wanted to make it my slave.
So he created the Time Variance Authority.
Whoa.
That was too freaking good.
No.
So I could plunder all of the ages of man, from prehistoric to medieval to beyond. And modern. I forgot that part. Sorry.
To infinity and beyond?
Can we let Trusty read this as Owen Wilson for the next part? I'm curious because I almost gave Trusty's, but he had so much narration.
No, keep going.
If I could but control time. Finally, by building the eternity brain. Now I can't do it.
It's Jimmy Stewart for you.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart. Finally, by building the eternity brain, I found the means of control. I've learned how to stop time, literally freeze it in its tracks. And so I've ordered the brain to do so, to dam the river of time. Oh, no! But too late. I discovered my fatal error.
So close.
Once
here. If I could turn back time.
Once programmed, the brain proceeds inexorably. Even I can't order it to cease. In less than 10 hours is when we'll stop reading this comic.
Do you promise?
Not a frickin' chance.
We haven't finished page 7, folks.
All time will stop, and then no, I can't even think about the end of this book.
The more you guys suffer, the more views we get. So suffer more.
Glad to help. I'm a Bears fan. I know suffering.
You do it well.
Probing the computer's memory cells, I learn of one possible solution. To make that solution a reality, I need to select 5 heroes of the past, bring them forward in time.
Power Rangers.
20th century.
I was just about to say Zordon.
5 teenagers from the past.
Imbue them with superhuman powers and trick them into defeating the combined heroes of Earths 1 and 2.
But not 3, though, because those are criminals.
Well, why would I want to fight then?
Those heroes are attacking the Justice League and Justice Society in 1978. I pray they succeed, for on their shoulders rests the fate of a world. Not all the worlds, just a world. Not even the world.
Mystified, gentle reader? You needn't be. If you'll but have patience, all will be fully explained in time. For now, let us end our interlude near 3786 AD and rejoin the Leaguers and their guests back in Gotham City, 1978. Only a split second after we left them.
Attack.
I don't know. I don't know who they are, Soups, but it looks like they mean trouble. Everybody duck.
Quack.
Black.
That's a good one.
But the warning comes belatedly, for already strange bullets are etching a pattern across the restaurant facade. Bullets from a shadowy triplane of an era long past. Bullets which explode on contact with the building front, sending a rain of mortar and stone hurtling upon the amazed heroes, smashing most of them into unconscious oblivion.
3Ks for Zach and Trip. Boom. The building's coming down.
Instead of Club 22, catch it.
All right. Next room. Oh, no. No. It went wide again.
Oh, no. Zach.
Not white.
Chapter 2, the most appropriate chapter title for this channel, Puppets from the Past. One second later,
Puppet Master was the voice to go with.
1 second later, the
Yes.
sepulchral hush of the tomb.
That's you on the left. That's Jonah.
Looks to me like them vermins are through.
I'm not sure who the blonde is.
That's
Is that
Viking
Miss
Prince.
Liberty?
Liberty, I guess.
Oh, man.
Liberty?
Blonde is Viking Prince.
Oh, yes, that's
Oh,
right. That's still you.
Saw what was in. Yet a voice seems to speak within my mind, and it tells me this: today's battle is far from done.
Dun, 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 dun.
At the young blonde man's words, the others nod uneasily, for each has heard that voice echoing in his brain, and each has wondered at his or her sanity. For a moment, they stand like statues, these warriors from forever. 5 beings plucked like puppets from their native eras and brought to this day and place by powers beyond their understanding. 5 famed fighters whose names are legend.
Gerry.
John, called the Viking Prince, son of King Rick the Stormcloud, fated to inherit 2 kingdoms. Jonah Hex, the remorseless tracker of the Old West, whose scarred face and lightning draw have made him a foe to be feared. Rittmeister Hans von Hammer, the Hammer of Hell, ace pilot of World War I, whose moods are famed as his flying skill. Miss Liberty, otherwise known as Nurse Betty Lynn, masked freedom fighter of the American Revolution. The Black Pirate, not really black at all. In reality, John Valor of 16th century Britain, whose flashing sword battled Spain's tyranny. 5 enemies of infamy.
Yo, wait till I boast him later. Then he'll be black.
Wait till the movie, then you'll be race swapped. Thus, from their present into their far distant future, and compelled to attack the Justice Leaguers and their friends. 5 heroes, now thoroughly confused.
I don't think I can accept anybody other than Zach reading this part.
Yeah, it is strange, but there is too much I do not remember. Farlene.
It's good, but it doesn't have the naturalness of Zach.
It doesn't have that natural racist vibe.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, let's say it doesn't have that. Like it's like you don't have the racist saliva in the words.
It's like having a whip as a prop, but Zach has a real whip.
I'm sure his ancestors did.
Yeah, I recall leading my zeg. What the hell shit? What is this?
Jagstaffel.
Where's Hans? In my Jegs, the Staffel. On dump patrol over Emily lines. We encountered a flight of French spads just above the trenches. We dove into attack. Going into Russian as I read. Spitting flame across the sky and then and then my fucker trembled as though caught in the great wind.
Your what trembled?
I'm sorry. What was that again? What trembled?
My fucker.
I'll bet she did. I'll bet she did. Say no more.
Before I could pull away or pull out, the spades on the battlefield, the sky, it vanished. Was it only an instant later? No longer. I cannot say. I do not know. But suddenly there were clouds all around me. Thick, oily clouds, like the mist, the nightmare. And then the clouds parted and I found myself in limbo. I was not alone. That is good. Oh, Tusa, it seems we are all remarkably similar experiences. I too was involved in battle when I was blocked away by some invisible hand. My battle was with Spanish seamen of the Armada as a cause with my vessel.
Yummy.
Even on the island, the Spanish captain, though, he seemed, and I woke to discover myself aboard our young friend's treasure ship. My mind vibrating with a ghostly voice that told me to eat the jaws.
I heard that voice too, Master Valor, and I understood it, just as I understand your antique English, the Vikings' Norse tongue, and von Hammer's Prussian. But how can that be? I don't speak any language but the King's English.
Looks like we got us a mystery on our hands, partners.
Solving a mystery.
Seems somebody somewhere up and yanked us away from our own business with all the good manners of a slimy carpetbagger. I figure I owe that somebody for the inconvenience.
I'm so glad there was an F there.
So, do we all, my friend, and by Odin, we shall claim our due. But first, it's true we all heard that voice. Yet, do any of you remember what the voice said?
Oh, wow.
He did show us.
Bury the blunderbuss.
As I said, my friend, there is much we do not remember.
Then in the name...
Sorry.
Ah,
Load, come on, load.
you can do it.
Then in the name of the Continental Congress, why did we attack them?
In Baldur's name, good lady, I know not.
What about Baldur's Gate?
Oh, that's it's like we was forced.
Clear hint on Jonah. He has that face like that. With the lip.
Then got himself a real nose lip problem there.
He's
Who
licking
needs
his
a chain
nostrils.
when he can just have skin?
Fold up and slick back his own eyebrows.
Yeah, and clearly we were lost. Oh, but again, by whom? And why
Until we have an answer, I suggest we find a secluded spot where we can think, plan, and probe our memories. I should judge we are in America, a part I recall, although it's oddly changed, so I may know just the place for our needs.
Probing, you say? Then lead us, Fraulein. And, that's the wrong dialect. This is hard. Yeah, then lead us, Fraulein, and I, for one, shall follow you closely. Even to the gates of hell. To the nearest kitchen.
Fly, horsey, fly.
Where she should be anyway.
I was Jonah Hex flying. Look at this.
For long moments, the street is again silent, as the frightened pedestrians mill in frightened horror, waiting for the long overdue police to arrive. Then they realize they've been defunded and no police are coming. Then suddenly, there is movement in the rubble. And plenty of K's to go around.
On to page 13.
There is life.
And typewriting.
So,
A quick scan with my X-ray vision shows everyone alive, but some more alive than others. And look, over there are the social workers that have replaced the defunded police. My Earth 2 counterpart is still unconscious. Apparently, his age makes him less resilient. Not that I blame him, whatever he is, almost killed us.
And
Now it will make time with Batman's daughter.
Dr. Midnight on the crotch.
Oh dear. Superman, just before I blacked out, I swear. Yes. Oh, Dr. Superschmertz. Just before I blacked out, I swear I saw World War I triplane. But that's impossible, isn't it?
A few hours ago, I would have said yes. But now, Dr. Midnight, pinned under that rubble-inator.
Doc! Oh no, the voice is changing. You better hold still, Doc. My cosmic converter will have that mess off of you in a flash.
That's Barry.
Which flash is Barry?
Which one is?
Did someone mention Flash?
You mean,
easy, old buddy. You don't sound too good.
I don't feel too good, Ralph. My super slow aura protected me from the brunt of that explosion, but I still feel as brittle as a peanut and as a bag of broken glass. I just wish my head would stop spinning in slow motion.
Be thankful this is only page 13, Flash. Some of us may be not that fortunate to survive this reading.
What size was your boss as a kid, Flash?
My Amazon sister, who worked for Amazon Prime, appears to be severely injured. Please, one of you, help me, because I am only a woman.
Before coming back to the superhero scene, I built a fairly lucrative medical practice, Diana. And not all my patients were hypochondriacal old ladies. Her pulse is strong, but she's feverish.
Quit touching me. I mean her. I mean me. Wait, why am I not being touched?
She and the other unconscious heroes are suffering from something close to shock. Look at Black Canary and Green Arrow. I would guess if we examined all our friends, we'd find the same symptoms. Fever, semi-comatose.
Actually, that's normal for them. He's old. He falls asleep during the middle of it.
Drunk.
That was more than just an explosion which hit us, my friends. Somehow it possessed almost mystical properties, sufficient to...
Shira! No! That's Dr. Mid. Or no.
That looks
No,
like
that's Superman.
Superman.
It's Superman. It's Superman.
Yeah, I thought Superman was the one standing next to Huntress.
Yeah.
I think that's
Is it
Dr.
from-
Midnight.
So Superman's first?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we know enough about the effect, Dr. Midnight.
Just tell us, how can we save our friends?
I don't know, Flash. I'm not even sure we can.
Dun, dun, dun.
Page 15.
Boobies are getting cold.
It'll stuff its face in. No.
It keeps going white in Zach's favor. I can't help it. It's possessed. You may not know, Doctor, but there ain't any of those who know the fiends who tag us, who live my shire like this. I have not returned from all far reaches of outer space to watch my wife die while I stand helplessly by. But look, she's got an old face like
Thanagar Hillbillies.
Every place has got its rednecks.
Come listen to a story about a man named Hall.
Don't you understand, Andy?
Yes, Hawkman, we understand.
Shoot, let me go grab my gun.
And after the comatose heroes and heroines have been removed to Gotham General Hospital, there to hover on the borderline of life and death, the remaining adventurers speed off through the gathering twilight.
Breen's favorite show, Gotham General Hospital. Everyone's in the hospital because of Batman.
Following a glowing chronal energy trail, visible only to the super-sensitive eyes of the grim-faced Man of Steel.
Chronal energy, which confirms your suspicions, Huntress. They're hardly more than suspicions, Flash. I glimpsed a World War I triplane. I swear it. But I never imagined it might have actually come from the past.
That's because you're new to the hero game, Elena. Menaces from time are old hat to us, old pros. But don't worry, Huntress. You'll get into the swing of things soon enough.
It's mansplaining.
Why, thank you, Ralph. Your confidence in me is so inspiring.
Hey, I didn't mean...
I knew exactly what you meant, Ralph. Like all the heroes of your generation, you don't take the new crime fighters seriously. But that's all right, Ralph. You'll learn. My dad's fucking Batman.
And your wife's going to be in a fridge.
No, don't you mean your mom's fucking Batman?
Earth 2 and Earth 1 to get together.
Go ahead and try to be nice and see what it gets you. Jesus.
Gets you kicked off your show. That's what it gets you.
10 years later.
Gosh, you 10-year-old tweets!
Chronal energy may answer the how of our attackers. They must have picked up a large charge of time warp energy coming here. Let's do the time warp again. Energy enough to make them super powerful and even knock our friends into a coma. But it doesn't explain why the why or the who is the Hulk.
Actually, The Who is a great band. You met Baba Riley?
You somehow read that fast and slow at the same time.
That's why we are and friends, and he's puppeting.
And that's why Iris is leaving.
Deserves the top billing. He does, yes.
Why would these warriors from the past attack us? Why? Relatively unharmed by that explosion. And who in the name of heaven is behind all of this? Without the answers to those questions, we may be heading into a trap.
All these and more will be answered in the next episode of Soap.
We'll be running in blind.
I will lead the way.
Thanks, Alicia.
Oh, that's it.
There it is, friends. The end of the trail. Valley Forge.
Page 16, Trusty. Well, golly, Superman, there's something massive moving down there, and it ain't in your pants. But it's rising towards us. It's a Spanish Inquisition.
That's what Superman calls it. He calls it the Spanish Inquisition.
Great Sky picks a Thanagar. It's a Viking ship, dragon ship, and it's flying right towards us.
Chapter 3, When Heroes Fall.
Only 12 more chapters. Merciful Minerva. I
think this is me, right?
No. I'm flying the plane. Let me do my role.
Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Wonder Woman.
It's the invisible jet, you dumbass.
I can't tell. It's still visible.
Now we are on an even playing field.
I just can't turn away in time. Not accustomed to this Earth One plane's controls. They're going to. It keeps going white. I apologize.
It's like he's here.
It's like being in Florida. Everything's white.
We wanted time to think, but it appears that time will be denied us. So be it. If you would attack us, we must defend ourselves, even against airships we cannot see.
Crack with 2 Ks. Great Hera, such strength and handsome. With a single blow of his glowing mace, that Viking nearly shattered the robot plane. Only the power of Athene kept the craft intact and my panties on straight.
Watch out, Ralph.
Sorry, lady. One of the hazards of a silly putty body.
Well, you may be helpless, but I'm not.
Go
But I am
get him.
pantsless.
Go get him, girl.
Thanks, Dad. My belt buckle batarang can handle creeps twice the size of Blondie here. I think we're alone now.
Look at his codpiece. Whoa, he's... Oh.
Then again... Oh, that was close. One more K. Would have been over. Hang in there, Huntress. The cavalry's on its way. Flash, stay back. You've no idea how powerful this character is. He's lifting me like a toy.
It literally says character.
But even the Scarlet Speedster needs time to react to a warning. And now, he has no time at all.
He even falls slow.
While a few feet away,
Mistress, forgive me. I goes against all my instinct to fight a woman. But in this matter, I assure you, I have no choice. Bang. My will is ruled by a voice within my mind. It says, eat the jaws, do this jaw. And the voice demands no death.
Oh, we're short one. There's enough asses for him, though.
Dick sprang.
You will find me a difficult victim, swordsman.
Swordsman.
This is not Marvel. Fast as you are with your blade, I am far faster with my bracelets and my feminism. Oh, that may be a lovely one. But tonight, I am more than a mere swordsman. Tonight, the Black Pirate is a man possessed.
My soul crackles with living lightning, baby. And none of you can afford me for long. Zach. Cool.
You monster! You killed her!
What, because I'm black?
Obviously.
Black pirate.
You're wrong, Ralph. She's injured, comatose, but still alive.
Then she's like the others, our friends back in Gotham City.
Gotham City!
He's been waiting on that one for a while.
Drop the pig sticker, pal. You're coming with me.
Yo, I'm afraid that is not possible, Sirrah. Until I know the reason for this voice, which tells me to go to Popeyes.
Oh no! What the hell?
God.
And he must be eliminated.
Good grief. He's as fast as the Flash. Got to twist out of the way before that sword can.
Bonk.
This is catastrophic. In less than 2 minutes, 4 heroes have been utterly defeated. Flash, Huntress, Wonder Woman, and now Elongated Man. If my blackout bomb doesn't disorient this pirate...
Oh no, it's Charlton Heston.
I'm Troy McClure. Dr. Midnight may be victim number 5. Good, he's blinded, while I can still see clearly in the dark, unlike Alicia. Another second and I'll be all over him. Just one more second.
Like Alicia, you'll be all over him.
Let's say this book went from 1978 to 2023, just like that.
Bethune. Look, he got rid of the darkness.
Mission
You know, if
accomplished.
that keeps showing up, I'm going to go into it.
No, his sword. It's like a torch, cutting the blackout gas to shreds.
Oh, so it's useless.
Golly! He sees me, and there's no time to turn aside. All I needed was 1 second. Just one more.
Scrum.
Hey, no, you go to the hospital too.
And what of the others, the Skyborn heroes? Why haven't they come to the assistance of their beleaguered comrades? The answer should be apparent. They've got troubles of their own.
Great tri-state area. I recognize that albatross from the old newsreels. It's the blood-red Falconator of World War I's greatest German air race. Rittmeister von Hammerschmerz, the hammer of hell.
Holy! I think he's from Earth's first world war. What name of science is he doing here?
Well, golly, he's trying to kill us, Hawkman, and he's not alone.
Quit finger blasting her and do something useful with your pixel fingers.
I think she'll like my pixel fingers.
High over the monument to another era's battlefield, conflict explodes as 3 of 2 Earth's mightiest heroes launch themselves at their foes. Yet even as they strike, they see with sudden horror the total futility of their attack, for these beings are invulnerable to their strongest blows. All 400 of them.
Well, golly, there goes in our dear. With the finger blasting.
Unlimited power.
And can return their attack 1,000-fold.
How's it going there, little Rhaegar?
Where were you last reading when we needed you?
I know, right? What in Kevin Spacey?
How long does it take to smash a legend?
That's right.
For these warriors from forever, it takes less than a full minute. And when the deed is done...
Thank you, ma'am.
The world itself seems to hold its breath in disbelief.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I disbelieve it.
I have disbelief.
I'm just wondering who's typing.
You.
That's not me, it's you, bro.
Not me.
There's more, Trusty.
Oh, dear God, I thought we were done. Epilogue A. Near 3786 AD.
Epilogue A through Z.
On a floating disc outside the Palace of Eternity, a golden light bursts shimmers in the mist, and 5 figures slowly take form.
Aye, Zordon. This entity has attacked according to your program, Master. The 5 beings who were sent to July 1978 have now been removed from the time period and placed on a stasis shelf outside the palace environs.
This entity observes that the 5 beings seemed disoriented and confused. One of them is Matthew McConaughey. Is this part of your plan, Master?
It is the very essence of my plan, computer. These 5 warriors have just crushed the combined forces of the Justice League and Justice Society.
General Emacentus?
Well, he is a Time Lord.
When the Leaguers recover, they will seek out their newfound enemies, and their search will lead them here to us.
Boy, will they be fucked because they'll be stuck with this reading too.
But Master, what is Senor Fucker?
What, Master?
What Larry the Platypus would serve? This palace is impregnable, unlike Wonder Woman. You built me with powers and weapons sufficient to defend us against a planetary army. What can the Justice League do that I cannot do?
Put that on pause for a moment.
Oh. Okay, I understand.
3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with a heavy heart that I now direct you to Trusty's sign. But while I have your attention, let's go to the disco at the bottom of the screen. Now, it was just 2 days ago today, as mortals measure time, that we read a 39-page story that took more than 2 hours. Who in the blue hell thought it would be a good idea to schedule a reading with even more pages? Just 2 days later, was a vote taken? I can assure you there wasn't one, because I know of 2 people that would have said, "Oh, hell no."
They
and the only person you can see.
they can destroy you.
Wait, is this really going to be another 24 pages?
No, it's going to be another 20 pages, but really, at that point, who the hell cares? Please continue.
The more you keep bitching, we'll get to hour 3 for Trusty.
It's all part of my grand plan.
They can destroy you.
Them.
I hope and pray now that
I am
they
the
have
Time Lord.
been defeated and they will become stronger, like the broken tree limb, which gives rise to new, more vital growth. The Justice League will be greater now because they have met their first true defeat.
I know if I were a Time Lord, we'd be on page 43 right now.
I knew it. Here's a Jameson. Listen to that dialect.
Defeat can either break the human spirit or strengthen it beyond breaking. Extermination is the ultimate test of man's faith and his own abilities.
Davros!
Davros. I don't have a good Tom Baker.
It's better than the Cyberman.
Undefeated, the Justice League and Justice Society could never break through the defenses I programmed into your computer brain, my TARDIS. Even now, they have only a faint hope of succeeding where I have failed. In my many lives.
We've all failed.
I said to Jake Jackson, like Kirk's. He's calling sick tomorrow.
Or he could just invite his boss over to help him catch the end of the reading.
For you are the menace computer. In less than 5 hours. As time passes outside now in Sean Connery, this place.
It's not bad. Well, never mind.
Seriously though, who's mouse clicking a lot?
The Eternity Brain will activate its program to stop time. A program I cannot cancel.
We've already activated the program to stop time. It's called this reading. A program I cannot cancel, as much as I'd like to.
And when that program begins to function, all time will cease like a river dammed. And there's no way in heaven or hell to start time up again. Again.
You know, I really wish I didn't have a problem with alcohol, because I would love to be buzzed right now. Oh, dear God. It's only epilogue B.
Epilogue Aunt B, 1978 AD. Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, the scene of what could have been the greatest defeat of the American forces in the Revolutionary War. Here, for one long, terrible winter, or one long, terrible reading, the human spirit was tested almost to the point of destruction. Despite pain, despite suffering, despite defeat, the human spirit survived at Valley Forge and was strengthened. As these injured, suffering, defeated readers now
and
stir
the superheroes
and
on the panel.
The ghosts of Valley Forge draw close, waiting. Has the human spirit survived?
No,
Has it been strengthened?
not even a little bit.
The ghosts of Valley Forge slip back, sighing with satisfaction. No fucking way.
That's exactly how I read that too.
And that's it.
What? That's
What?
Was not for. Yeah, it was not the 44 pages.
That's it.
Confused.
That's it.
So,
Well,
Super
it did
zero.
say epilogue. That kind of gave it away.
oh, it's a 40-something
Well, that-
page for. Okay,
Yes.
it's okay. Rocky or not, you don't. It's not another hour.
You guys had me worried because I was like, wait. I was like, I had told somebody I'd be somewhere. I was so worried that this was going to be another hour. I was like, man, I'm going to have to like do this from Zoom in the car or something.
I
Like,
wasted
Oh,
an
God.
awesome diatribe at the 1 hour mark.
We want to thank you for joining us. We're so glad we had this time together just to have many laughs or sing a song.
Even though it's not Kazar.
Though it's
Kazar!
started,
Kazar.
before you know it, the time has come to say so long. Please
Okay, this is where the other shoe drops, right? You pull the book back up and go, psych!
no. Please
Hold
like,
Oh my God.
comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel. We will be back this next week. Don't miss us. And now we say goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
Jackson,
Good
how do
night,
you feel
kids.
shafted? You can leave the. You're not reading.
Tune in next week. Same puppet time, same puppet channel.
For part 2.
And in the words of Alicia,
I'm Troy McClure.